welcome to another Jamie Tries video. In this one I shall be trying the Curators High Protein Veggie Puffs cheese flavour. These are vegan and gluten free as well. I have never heard of the phrase, or indeed, well, I've heard the phrase obviously, sorry, misspoke for a second. Never heard of the brand The Curators. I kind of feel like I need movie guy voice. The Curators. That's kind of what I feel like, you know, that kind of thing. So basically, these are just veggie puffs, you know, like what's it type things, but a vegan cheese. And immediately, even if I hadn't read that, I might have said that was vegan cheese. It's kind of, the thing with vegan cheese is, I know those who have cheese, you know, dairy cheese all the time, will say, oh, you know, oh, it's horrible or whatever. Vegan cheese is actually okay. It just has a slightly different tang than those people will be used to. But if you have it all the time, you do get used to it. And I've had all kinds of different vegan cheeses, and they are quite nice depending on where you go. So that is how much is in the bag. Not bad, about half full, which is really cool. And actually, speaking of cheese, I went to a vegan market in my local town, the other day, and there was a cheese stall there. And it's funny, all the stuff, every stall was pretty much sold out in terms of like vegan food, but everyone was crowded around this cheese stall, and I really wish I'd looked at it properly, had the patience to kind of wait to be able to wade in and have a look closely, because there's lots of really interesting stuff out there in regards to that. So this is what it looks like. I mean, it's a what's it type thing. I mean, it's been done loads of times, hasn't it? Ooh, that's really nice crunch there. And it says on the back here, bold flavour, big nutrition. And I would agree on the former, because I can't prove the latter other than reading certain bits, I guess. As they say, high protein, source of fibre, lower carbs, gluten-free, vegan. Yum. And yeah, it is that vegan cheese, slightly off, you know, slightly tangy taste. And as with anything, the remnants kind of stick around in your mouth, but they're not like sticking everywhere. They are, you know, going away relatively quickly. So it says these are made from peas, which is cool. Let's do that. That's what the inside of one looks like. I mean, you've seen a cheese puff before. Yeah, really flavourful. I like the fact that there's sort of knobbly bits in here too, which give it almost an extra crunch. And actually, disregarding the flavour for a second, that is what I look for in anything like this. I look for that crunch where you can put it in your mouth and it's a, you know, that is really pleasing to me. And the thing is, at first I can imagine the flavour not being to everybody's taste. For me, I think you get used to it. You know, you get used to the flavour as you keep eating, and by the end, it's like I'm getting all the sensations that I want to get. And as the packet says, nutritional too. So, have you tried anything from the Curators before? These high protein veggie puffs? Do they do any other flavours? Or is it just cheese? Do let me know what you think of this, and I will see you again for another Jamie Tries video. Thumbs up from me.